China just told its companies to ignore US sanctions, and the world is watching. This is one of the boldest moves Beijing has made in years. Follow Liberty USA and hit like so you stay ahead of what comes next. China's Ministry of Commerce has issued a formal prohibition order instructing domestic firms to disregard US sanctions targeting 5 Chinese oil refineries. According to Bloomberg, Fortune, and the New York Times, this is the first time Beijing has formally ordered companies to defy American sanctions, a move analysts are calling unprecedented. The sanctions were imposed by the U.S. Treasury Department, which warned that Chinese independent refineries, known as teapot refineries, were purchasing and processing Iranian crude oil in violation of U.S. law. China accounts for approximately 90% of Iran's oil exports, with teapot refineries handling the majority of those imports. China's Ministry of Commerce used its anti-foreign sanctions law, introduced in 2021, to issue the blocking order, designed precisely to shield Chinese companies from foreign legislation that Beijing considers unjustified interference in its sovereign trade decisions. The U.S. Treasury responded by warning international banks that any financial institution doing business with the sanctioned Chinese refineries risks being cut off from the U.S. financial system, putting global banks in an impossible position. Iran's role in this standoff is critical. With the Strait of Hormuz still under military pressure, Iranian crude has been flowing to China under a shadow tanker network, often blended with Malaysian crude to obscure its origin. The timing could not be more significant. Trump is scheduled to visit Xi Jinping in Beijing on May 14 and 15. This sanctions confrontation erupts less than 2 weeks before that summit, potentially reshaping the entire agenda of the meeting. The confrontation raises questions about the future of dollar-based sanctions as a tool of U.S. foreign policy. If China successfully shields its firms from American enforcement, other countries may follow, reducing the reach of Washington's most powerful economic weapon. With the Beijing summit just days away, both sides face a critical calculation. A deal could ease tensions, but if the sanctions standoff hardens positions, analysts warn the summit could become a flashpoint rather than a turning point. The battle over Iranian oil is really a battle over who sets the rules of the global economy. If you want to understand the stakes, like this video, drop your take in the comments, and follow Liberty USA.